Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. It's Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we start, all of our love oils are currently available for purchase. Check out the bundle where you guys can get the trio of the love, money, and tiger's blood. You're going to use them each differently. The love oil has all natural pheromones in it. So depending on what your own body chemistry is, it is going to change the way that it smells. Plus, it's naturally going to attract. It has the aphrodisiac. I'm telling you, the love oil is fantastic. And you will attract people right, left, and even dogs and cats. So don't say I didn't warn you. Money oil is fantastic. I also put the tiger's blood in my bath water. The tiger's blood will go great on your feet, your solar plexus chakra, as well as your third eye or even your throat. Knowing how to utilize these, this is really what's going to take things to the next level. So these are all available on the website. So I'm really, really excited, and they will be shipping immediately. All right. With that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? Oh, okay. We have real love coming in here, which is beautiful. So in the card, it states clearly, someone deeply admires you and wishes for you to reciprocate their feelings. Show them that you accept their unconditional love by opening your heart. All right. You have somebody here that it feels like they've been watching you for a while. They're trying to understand you. They're trying to understand your spirit and also your logic or the way that you process things. This is somebody that feels like they've been watching you for a period of time. It could be a newer energy, or this is somebody from your past that is coming forward with a new energy. I am going to be honest with you guys. This person, they're worried with whether or not you've either healed or whether or not you're going to be open enough to accept the love. Are you going to be open? Are you going to even be open to them and give them a chance? So there's somebody here that's really curious if, has too much water gone under the bridge. For some of you that are waiting for your person to come back. For others of you, this is somebody that I feel like has loved you for multiple lifetimes, and they just want you to stay open-minded. It's like this person doesn't want you to judge a book by its cover because they feel like there's a lot of depth to them that maybe a lot of people don't get to experience. This can be somebody where they've also been prejudged. What is that called when it's like people have that first instinct, but that first instinct on who they are, they look different than what their soul is. I don't know. That's just the best way I could say it. Like this could be somebody that looks very tough, very mean, but inside it's like this person loves fluffy socks, good food, and is just really, really down to earth. I'm also getting that with this energy, there's like a lot of laughter, and it's coming in as almost just not even a childlike love, because I wouldn't consider it that, because there's not this naive energy to it. It's like both of you are going to be in a place where you understand what it is and you feel good. This is somebody that feels like home to me. And they also know that they have to figure out with whether or not you're really going to like them. Now, for some of you, if you've known this person, if you've been with this person, there's a component of them that they've not shown you, or there's an aspect of them that maybe they've not revealed. Because what you're going to notice is, for those of you that have been in like long-term divine connections and you have that hot and cold energy, you know this person's soul, but when it comes to their day-to-day, what they do day-to-day, those things it feels like is missing. So you have the bigger perspective, but now it's about the micro details of your life and how it will blend with one another. However, God and the universe, this is definitely coming in where they're wanting the both of you to stay very open-minded, because this is going to be a brand new opportunity for you to explore. And it also says that love tends to manifest in unexpected places. So When you least expect it, this person is going to come forward. It's funny, she has the gold hoops. You may be somebody that has gold hoops or used to wear gold hoops. I really like this energy because it's two people that just are organically or naturally allowing themselves to feel what they need to feel, to be able to experience it, right? For example, okay, I was watching Sugar Rush on Netflix, and there was a couple in there, and you could see like this couple loved each other. They were married for a really long time. They had kids. And the way that this man looked at this woman, you knew he was head over heels in love, to the point where he had those jolly cheeks that were all shiny. And his eyes, you could see it in his eyes that like they genuinely loved one another. And I feel like for you and this person, you're going to have this type of experience. I'm also getting too, all they feel like is if you give them another chance, and for some of you, it's giving this person another chance. So maybe somebody here messed up. Okay, they could be worried that you have a lot of resentment. This is also somebody that knows that you've been hurt and that whatever's happened, you've endured a level of unfair treatment. So this person is like, listen, let's take this to the next level. I love you. This could be somebody, not for all of you, but for some of you, they could work out. They're coming in as like, very broad. I don't know why that's coming in, but it is. And it says your love life is transforming and moving in a serious direction. Get excited for the next steps with your partner. Your love can truly develop and expand over time. So this is somebody that you have real love with, but it's also about putting yourself out there and allowing, and this could even be for them though too, right? Because as above, so below. If you are mirroring this person, then in mirroring this person, they're also going to have to put themselves out there, right? I feel like this is somebody that is talking to their friends, talking to their family. This is somebody that is really getting ready to take some type of leap of faith because they want to go to the next level with you. This could be even proposal. This could be moving in with one another. I just keep getting that this is a connection that is going to be moving very, very quickly here when it does come to the two of you. Because I'm telling you, even if this is somebody that you're just meeting, it's like this person has known you. This person has, it's like the moment you guys connect, the moment you look at one another, you're going to remember the lifetimes that you had. And I'm telling you, there's going to be an immediate connection between you and this person. But for some of you, this is already somebody that's been in your life. This is already somebody that's coming back around. And it's like they're coming back around as a brand new them or a brand new person. I do feel like this person is a bit apprehensive, okay? They may be very uncertain with whether or not you're going to accept their offer, whether or not you're going to like them for some of them. For some of you, they maybe needed to release something, or you had to release either an expectation or whatever it could be, right? And this is about this person. It's like they keep wanting to take action, but then they get anxious or they get nervous and then they wait, right? So now they're in a place where I'm done, okay? I'm ready to let things happen naturally. This person was being their own worst boss. They were being their own worst boss. Pause. That didn't even make any sense, but let's keep it pushing. This is somebody that kept stopping themselves or making up excuses why something couldn't be what it is. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe they don't feel like this for me. Whatever it could be, right? But this person is now in a place where they want to let things happen naturally, okay? This is somebody who could definitely be a control freak. You could be dealing with somebody that is very stubborn, okay? This is somebody who could have been really trying to control it because when they come to you, they don't want to be denied. This could also be somebody that can have whoever they want and they still pick you every single time. They know that trying to control the narrative of how they feel, it's also like we're programmed to think things have to go a certain way. We're programmed to think, okay, you meet somebody at this time, you go on however many dates, then you get engaged, then you waity, that, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has a certain set way that something is supposed to go. But I feel like with you and this person, you guys have to release that, because the reality is you could meet somebody today and get married tomorrow, and that's your perfect person, and that's your perfect pair, and that's somebody that you really do love. And that's somebody that I feel like has a lot of love for you. But this is also about them needing to trust in the timing that things are going to work. This is also about allowing a higher power to step in here and really navigate this. Butterflies may be very significant. I don't know why, but this is coming in as a major transformation. And again, I feel like this person has really been taking some time to balance out their emotions, okay? You see the water here, the water is calm. So this person is really trying to meditate. This person is really trying to allow the past to be in the past, okay? And not allowing it to block the present. Because whatever could have occurred in the past that they kind of gave a chance, it didn't work. So that could have made them a bit apprehensive, even if this is something that stemmed from when they were younger. But this person really does love you. I do feel like there could be a delusional weirdo here, okay? We call him the dog-faced gremlin, the DFG, right? Or looking like a gnome, right? Who knows? But there's somebody here that I feel like is really delusional. This can be somebody that's delusional on your end that wants a relationship with you. Because I feel like during this Leo season, or whenever you guys are watching this, because it is a timeless reading. By the way, Spiritual Infusion 1111. If you're watching this on another person's channel and it's not Spiritual Infusion 1111, they stole it and they suck and you probably shouldn't support them. But hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do. That's free will. However, God don't like ugly. Yeah. Anyways, you may have a delusional person on your end that feels like you are their person and they don't care what they have to do in order to keep you or in order to maintain you. This could also be somebody on their end that could be really delusional about the next level or about the next step that they're going to. This is somebody that could have been guarding themselves because they could attract people and people get the wrong idea. I'm also getting to this delusional person. It definitely could have been an obstacle that made this person slow down, okay? That definitely could have been an obstacle with this person. Now, whatever is going on, I feel like they were apprehensive because I'm telling you, either you guys had a crazy, we all have those crazies, right? Where I love you, I'm going to treat you horribly. However, if you move on from me, no. Right? I always have like a stage 5 clinger no matter where I go. So your person could have a stage 5 clinger. It could be your stage 5 clinger. You both could be having dueling stage 5 clingers where at dinner when you go sit and talk, you can laugh about how weird they are. You know, and like how amazing it is to have this genuine connection where you feel nothing but pure and positive love. I feel like we're coming into an era of positivity. And I think what you're going to notice is that the devil is starting to really amp up right now, right? The louder the devil gets, the closer to God we come. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that. But right now, the devil is loud. You can't even go onto Instagram without seeing butt cheeks clap, right? Like I'm over there looking at my son's thing. I'm like, hey, why is that there, right? It's because the devil is loud right now. That's why real love or loving relationships, they're really trying to quiet those down and they're really trying to silence those because the reality is God leads with love. God doesn't lead with ego, and through love, anything is possible, right? So I definitely feel like this person was apprehensive about the obstacles, and that could be also why they just needed to slow down a little bit, right? They didn't want, rushing will ruin the connection. They needed to understand you. They also needed to ensure that they could protect you. I feel like prior to going to this next level, when it does come to you, this is also somebody that could have asked for help. Okay. And I get that they're very lonely, even if they were in a relationship or you think they're in a relationship. This is somebody that looks like they're very lonely, okay? And this can also be somebody that they confided in, that they trusted. And whoever they trusted, they could have been delusional and gave them bad advice. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm also getting that there's a significant level up here, that you guys are moving to the next level, level up, okay? And then boom, you've already been here before. That's why there's something major going on with this next step. Wherever you're going, it's a lot of love coming in. It's a lot of very beautiful energy. You could have even asked God or prayed to God and said, like, where am I going with this? Okay? Because the reality is you and this person have already done this before. That's why you're either this is a brand new person, which I know a lot of people don't watch the channel for brand new people, but for some of you, you could have had to release somebody, or God is bringing somebody in your path because you deserve it. Because whoever you guys were connected to, they had a different mind state, and there's somebody here that God's bringing in that is a completely different level than whoever you were dealing with. And the reality is, this is somebody that you are going to love. Your love life is transforming and moving in a serious direction. Get excited for the next steps with your partner. Your love can truly develop and expand over time. So, in order to go to the next level, your person needed to ask somebody for help, because I really do feel like this is such a beautiful connection that's beginning to unfold here. I'm not concerned about the delusional weirdo, right? But I also think that for some of you, if you felt intuitively, emotionally, whatever, that your person was coming in, or that there was something that was changing, it was changing. So that is definitely here, but it does feel like the brakes got pumped for a second because of this delusional energy that either could have done something, said something that made this person really come in and pump the brakes. That's what I'm getting heavily. What else do we need to know? But I feel like love is coming in. It's beautiful. See, part of the reason right now for a lot of you, you could have even felt like you were in a fog, because it's almost like, I don't know, what are we doing? Because things aren't being clearly seen right now. Why are things not being clearly seen? What is the collective not seeing? That if you and this person took a break apart from one another, or if there was a pause here, it's like that was needed. Show me. What does the collective need to understand with the hazy vision? If there was a break up from somebody that was needed to bring this person in. For some of you, because it's a 50-50 split, it could even be like a 60-40. But for some of you, if you and your person have disconnected for a period of time, if you guys have had a pause or a break, that was needed and that was noted, because it really put things into perspective for whoever this reading is for. I'm also getting too, for a lot of you, this is somebody that was making sure that their money was right. I also think, again, there needed to be some time to heal certain wounding, right? And I also think that this person needed to ensure that if they come back to you and when they come back to you, that they're not going to hurt you anymore, because people do serious damage and they can do permanent damage to the psyche. So I feel like they needed time to evaluate your connection and make a decision with whether or not, was it real love? Or was it something that they needed to release? But I do feel like this person is now understanding that whoever they communicated with, they had a very delusional set of beliefs that made things hazy, that confused things. I also feel like somebody here has a lot of resentment because this is real love, but it's weird because the resentment isn't on your end and it's not on your person's end. There's somebody right now going, listen, I resent that MFer, okay? I resent everything. Okay, no, not in that way. This is somebody that is angry, okay? There's somebody here that's really, really angry because there was some type of serious conversation that was had with either you or your person with this individual, okay? This isn't a conversation between you and your person, unless it's a telepathic one, okay? This is about, they had a serious conversation where they wanted to make sure that this delusional person understood why they were angry. Because I also feel like this is an energy that could have separated themselves. There even could be certain emotional or physical or mental or even SA, which is why your person needed to detach for a little bit. Because here's the thing. And in order to invest emotionally, it's easy to invest physically in a relationship, right? That's easy. But in order to invest emotionally, you have to be able to heal those components of yourself. You have to be able to heal those past traumas that you've probably repressed for a very, very long time. I know that I've been going through that and just really facing those demons or those fears head on from what happened at childhood. I think that your person could be doing the exact same thing, because the reality is this: they don't want to hurt you. They want to love you. They want to make you very happy in every sense. Whether this is a new person that's been watching you and admiring you from afar. I feel like you guys have a lot of people admiring you right now. A lot of people in particular, if your person did something that they weren't supposed to, a lot of people, because I feel like your person talked about you more than what you realized. So you have a lot of eyes that are on you right now. Now, if you're over there being a negative Nancy going, my person would never talk about me. Well, I wouldn't talk about you either with that stank attitude. No offense. I mean, if the shoe fits, right? Like, if you're going to take it offensive because you don't think anybody's talking about you, then that's on you, right? Stay in that negative headspace. But this person has been talking about you. So now even their friends, possible family, people are looking at you going, man, you are a catch. They're also understanding that if your person needed to leave a relationship, or if they were no longer entertaining the things that maybe they once were, whether that's going out with friends, going to the bar, hanging out at the lounge, just doing whatever they wanted to do, their friends are now understanding why they detached from that lifestyle. And I also think too that they're beginning to understand that your person is becoming a very deeply engaged and enlightened individual. Wow, that was a mouthful. What do I need to know here? Yeah, I feel like this. I think for some of you, they needed help because they were broken. And that's because they do want this second chance from you. They're also watching you in this energy where you could even be like a unicorn. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but it's like whatever you want, you attract it. Attract love by being present and enjoyable rather than chasing it. It's like you're over here just doing you. For some of you, you may be a life path of a horse, Chinese zodiac of a horse. I just found out that my niece, she's a little water tiger, which I love. And I'm a fire tiger. But it's funny, my brother already has her in jujitsu and she's 3. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this little one, she is my spirit animal. She's smart like her mom and she's mean as hell like us, like our side of the family. So I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Little Wheezy F baby, that's what we call her. And then he just had a son who's a year of a snake. So... and he looks like, oh my gosh, he looks like some ancient Chinese emperor, this little tiny baby. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And he's so fluffy and fat and I just love it. I don't know why that's important, but I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys a little insight. But maybe horse, snake, year of a snake. But this is somebody that's very solid. They're watching you be very solid. They're watching you be very regal. There's something about you where there's not something that is out of place, even if you're going to be your worst critic. However, this person is just watching you. They love your body for some of you. And your hair. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. They could also like the way that you accessorize. For those of you that have children, they've been thinking about having children or just like what it would be like to have a family. This is somebody that if you have children that are younger, this person really feels like they can add to you and your children because they always wanted somebody like you, and they feel like it could be just you and them. For those of you that don't have children, how this is going to relate is like they want to take it back to a place where it's very nostalgic. If you don't have children, they don't have children. Let's say you guys are old and older, and your kids, I didn't mean to say, hey, you're over there old as dirt. No, that was disrespect. I did not mean that, okay? I know that came out. I didn't mean it though. But this is somebody that's like you and them get to go travel the world with one another. You and them get to go live your best life. Like there's a lot going on here that's very beautiful. Now, in this Just Me and You, there's a song, Just Me and You, and it goes, ooh, baby, do, 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 do. Who sings that? You guys always know these songs, okay? But they've always wanted you. This is somebody that you are their deepest desire. They can't keep their hands off of you. What's that one song? I Can't Keep My Hands to Myself. That's by Selena Gomez, I think. I could lie on that. I honestly, whenever I say who it's by, just know there's a potential I'm lying because I really have no idea who it's by. But this is this person. This is this person's time to be like, look, it's me and you. I always tell people it only takes one chance to make it, one chance to lose everything. You could have everything today and lose everything tomorrow. Or you could have nothing and gain everything just by simply taking your shot. By simply coming in and saying, I love you. You're my empress and I'm your emperor. Or I'm your empress. I know you think you're the emperor, but you need me, right? It's like we're two peas in a pod, okay? We go hand in hand. But this is definitely somebody that is getting ready to take the chance, to assert themselves, to express their feelings without any type of hesitation. Again, you have to understand this person had a lot of hesitation because they had to release this delusional freak of the week in order to push through. This could have been somebody that was so delusional saying that they had a relationship with you. Happened to me. I had somebody call me on the 4th of July threatening me because they said that I was married and that my police officer husband was threatening them. And I'm just thinking like, wow, are you sure you have the right person? Because I'm not married and I've been divorced for like damn near 10 years. So it's like you could even just have people randomly lying on your name, right? But I think that with these kind of relationships, so one thing's for sure, two things for certain, when two people really love each other, that is an infectious energy. But again, that infectious energy, you'll notice you'll get hate from your best friend, right? Like, why do you get to be happy, but I don't? It's because they were in a relationship that they didn't care about. But there's something here where God is coming in to bless you because your person wants to be vulnerable with you. They want to be your person, okay? They want to also, too, there's something about you needing your freedom or them needing their freedom. Like, they could have always been somebody that was, like, shy to commit because it was like a wild horse. Like, you're not going to cage me in. I'm going to do what I want. I know. That's me. Hi, how are you? Right? But at the same point in time, it's like when you both are wild horses, you're always going to come sleep in the same place because you're going to roam the world together. So there's something very beautiful about this. I don't know why horses keep coming in. I don't even know what the analogy is or the spiritual significance of horses. But it just feels like there's something very beautiful that's getting ready to develop. For some of you, you don't even see it coming though. Like this is something that is coming in very, very quickly. But this person, for some of you, if you have tattoos, your person may have tattoos. They love your lips and your eyebrows. Sometimes I feel like my right eyebrows over here at Gucci and then my left one's working at Walmart, which, hey, that's not a problem. But at least can we kind of have them kind of similar? I'd rather take 2 Walmart eyebrows than a Gucci and a Walmart, right? It's like they're not even on the same playing field at this point. But I don't know why. I just think maybe this person likes your eyebrows for some reason. Or your collarbone or your chest. It's something about your shoulders. If you are a man that's watching this, for a woman, she likes your shoulders. She likes how the way your shoulders are. If you are a woman watching this from and trying to understand from a masculine perspective, it's your collarbone. It's the way that you carry yourself. It's the way that you look. If you put highlighter on your nose, it could be the way that your nose is shaped. It's something about your features with your eyes, nose, and your lips. But I also feel like too, this person loves the fact that you say whatever is on your mind and that you have a very authentic, genuine soul. There's not a lot of authentic, genuine people. So this is somebody that's really excited to take things to the next level. And I feel like this person wants to release any type of expectations that others may have set for you. For some of you, you could have had a lot of limitations based on other people's lack of imagination. That could have made people at times stop talking, or you may just notice that your aura is different and that it has to be the right vibration that can sustain your energy. For example, if you are a deep sea diver, right? Somebody that's been deep sea diving for 5 years, right? They're going to be able to hold their breath at that elevation, or that, I don't know what we would call that. Somebody will tell me what it is, I'm sure, in the comment section. But you can hold your breath at that depth for longer than somebody like me. I'm going to jump in and jump out in like 25 seconds, right? Because I'm not trained on that. I can get to that point where we can hold our breath for that long, but it takes time, right? So your masculine or your feminine, they had to take the time to train themselves in order to be in your vibration, because your vibration is this. They have to understand your creative nature. For some of you, this is somebody that now, because they do understand, okay, now they want to show you how they feel. They could have even received help for their childhood issues. Seek help for the children, right? Giving them a chance. Like, for some of you, they want to help you. For some of you, they want to have children. But this is somebody that they're really going to love you. Holy cannoli. They want to express how they feel. And this is somebody that also knows if you're going to say it, you better have action on it. But it takes more than just action. You also have to say it as well. Because nowadays, it's like you need to double down on it. Trust but verify. So this is going to be somebody that says, hey, can I take you out on a date? You guys go out on a date or whatever. And then they sit there and tell you, I love you, blah, 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 blah. We'll find that out hopefully in the extended, what they're planning on saying. But this is somebody that's going to show you, and this is somebody that is going to hit all the love languages, okay? Just out of curiosity, what is your love language? How do you show love, but how do you like to receive it? Because sometimes I feel like how we show love is different than we receive it. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody that feels like the potential reward is worth this risk. So whatever risk you are, you may be risky. They feel like, you know, I'm pretty sure that this feels like love. This feels good to me. Your person could have a face tattoo. You could have a face tattoo because that's on there. They could be from LA, the Bay, Hawaii, somewhere tropical, Caribbean, also Africa, Australia. I don't know. I just keep getting that it's somebody that, this is somebody, even if that's not it, this is somebody that's willing to take the risks. This is somebody that definitely feels like you are their twin flame, okay? And this is somebody that was trying to stop themselves from falling in love with you, but I think that you can't stop what God has already ordained. What's already set, there's already promises. You and this person are probably already spiritually married. You and this person have been promised to each other over and over through lifetimes for you, your lineage and their lineage to merge. Because whatever you guys do together, it's going to be very powerful, because that is the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together. So this is a really, really beautiful energy. I definitely feel like if somebody was married, they're going to be filing for divorce or going through separation, or they already did that, which could be why they needed to take a break from you. They had to really separate from that completely. I also feel like this could be somebody that is either insecure or they were worried about you being insecure in the relationship. And maybe this is something for you. It's like you've been waiting for love for a really long time, or this could be somebody that feels like they were like trying to make sure that they could be enough or that you were enough. This is definitely somebody that wants forever. Ignore the chocolate on it. Vincenzo spilled his hot chocolate. But forever and ever, marriage or long-term commitment. I think that this is somebody that was just insecure about being in a committed relationship for that period of time. You can't knock that person. If you're somebody that you've never seen a positive marriage, if you've never seen two people that love each other, then yeah, it is. You're going to think that that is something that's only said in fairy tales. You're going to think that that's only something that's in the movies where everybody ends up happily ever after, because everybody that you know doesn't have that. But the reality is you can have this with this person. And they really do. Here's the thing. They're like, you know what? Even if I like can't have forever, let's say I don't take this chance, I'm never going to know. That's why this person is sitting here saying you are worth it. Some of you may like wine. You may accessorize with gold. If you are not accessorizing with gold right now, you may want to, because gold is the one material that actually helps heal. For some of you, you may need some type of healing in particular. But they feel like you're worth it. This is somebody that's like, I've waited for this chance my entire life, and they feel like you are worth it. This is somebody that if they are scared of commitment, it's like you are the one person that is taking them out of retirement. They're strapping up their basketball shoes, like putting their cleats. They're getting ready to like come forward and say something because they don't want to let you get away. They feel like, it's like with you, you make them feel this aura, like this essence, which I think is amazing. All right, let's get into your, I am going to ask why they're insecure when it does come to relationships. I also want to know, where's that delusional weirdo? Let's tap into this freak of the week as well. You want to know what's crazy is I've had people book readings and tell me, I'm the karmic in your relationship. I'm the creepy weirdo. And I'm always kind of like stunned, like, okay, well, let's see how this goes, right? So karmics also watch this as well. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my other cards with me. Hold on a sec. Alrighty then, here we are. Have my cards now. All right. So what is this person? Whoa. What is their current energy? Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. All right, so let's see. So they're coming towards you. They're on their way. This is also somebody that feels like you guys are on the same path. By the way, this is what we're gonna review in the extended. I want to know who this delusional person is. We're gonna put her up here. By the way, I was watching Sugar Rush, and then the other thing that I thought was weird was there was a girl on there, and I looked at her, and her eyes were so beady and dark. Immediately, I turned away. I was like, oh, no, that's, nope. I couldn't look at her. Do you guys ever do that too when you're watching TV and you look at somebody, and they're on, like, they're just television, whatever, but it's like you know what their soul is, like you read it? Bro, that's gnarly. Okay, so delusional, we're gonna find out why they are delusional. Let's also find out what exactly are they insecure about? Like, what about the relationship makes them insecure? Is it a controlling factor? Is it the fact that they're worried that you're gonna cheat? Like, what exactly is this person stressed out about? I also wanna know what stopped them. What stopped them? Justice is in reverse. So for some of them, they could have not had enough information. Or this could be somebody that was bipolar or imbalanced. Definitely can come in as an imbalanced individual. or somebody that had issues with their heart or issues in communicating who they are. Okay, before we begin or before we continue, all of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on the website. Okay, the link for that will be in the comment section below. But the extendeds are great, right? Because if this reading does resonate for you, you're going to see more of the nitty-gritty detail into the day-to-day, what this individual is doing, what they're thinking, right? Versus the YouTube reading, which tends to be more 5D, based on their emotions. The extended is all based on their actions, okay? So the link for that will be in the comment section below and also in the description. Let's see. What is this person, what do they want to say to the collective? What do they want to say to the collective? The root. This is about, okay, I like this. The reason I like this energy, what do they want to talk to you about, is the root, right? It's like, that's like the Ace of Pentacles. The reason I think that this is going to be very significant, and we're going to find out more, is that I feel like a lot of times with these relationships where you're so in love with somebody, it's almost like you feel like you're floating. You float too high and there's no stability for either person. That's why it's like you guys can go be two balloons in the wind. However, you're still tied down to the dock. So when you guys want to come back down to earth, you can. Some of you may be like an alien, half alien. I always said that. I say that to my kids all the time. I'm like, don't tell anybody though. It's a secret. My one son looks at me and I swear he may be, because the way he thinks, it's like, holy cannoli. But it's something about your roots, their roots, something in regards to processing it. What is this person like the most about the collective? Physically. Like, what is the one thing that they like about the collective? Physically. Okay, your mouth, the way your face, your throat, your chest, it's kind of like the same area like I kind of just said. But for a lot of you, it's weird. I think that it's just your glow. For some of you, you may have a certain glow to you. What is something that the collective can expect when it comes to this person? But can I be honest with you? Pause. This person loves the way that you think and the way that you talk. It's something about the way you communicate, how you express your truth. What can the collective expect if they're in a relationship? Like, what's the best potential outcome here with this person? Wow, beautiful. A lot of self-love. I'm going to tell you, that's a good thing. And the Hierophant, you're going to be really happy because it's pure. It's pure energy. It's pure love of God. And part of that pure love of God, it starts with self. So that's why this is a very beautiful energy. What does the collective need to keep an eye on? What does the collective need to pay attention to? This is divinely assisted. Look at that. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Hangman, and divine assistance. What do you need to pay attention to? We're going to get into that ASAP Rocky in a sec. But with that being said, this is your reading. If you guys are coming on over to the extended, we're going to clarify each one of these, pull extra oracle messages, and really get into it. If this has been enough for you guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. If you guys are, make sure you pick up our oils, okay? They are available. If you want to book a personal reading, grab any of the tarot cards used. All of that will be on the website, spiritualinfusion1111.com. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. Also, members, there's going to be a reading tomorrow for you guys, and I'm really, really excited to get back to doing the members, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the read. With that being said, happy Taco Tuesday, and I will talk to all of you beautiful people later. Bye.